Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Oklahoma State's offense will be the first up today. First off, yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship. In this setting, the pressure these players feel, let's see who can handle that the best today.
Let's it go quickly. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. The back's got it. Runs right over the defender.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Dropping back, it's Cook. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A game He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Hand off to the single back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets it started in the next drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get...
Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and really go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Linebacker shifting around now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it with the draw play. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. Effective, even in passing situations if you mix it in correctly.
Catch made over the middle. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Cook. He makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Son and kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the single back down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Powering right past the defender. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Here's the 2nd down play. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack. The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds the receiver wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they'll set up for the PAT. Tech on the PAT again. It's 28-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Cook. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but they didn't make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The tight end has got it. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff running right. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And moves the ball to the 35, and another 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now? And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Brooks. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.